Hello guys, my name is HerbsJS and I'm a core contributor at HerbsJS. Today we will learn what this framework can do for us. So, in corporate applications, the most important part is the business requirement. If you don't attend the business requirement, your software will do nothing. But before attend the business requirement, we need to write so much code, and all these codes don't matter, and all this code don't contribute for our business requirement. For example, roads, repositories, documentation, and other features in our API or in our desktop application that don't is linked with our business requirement, So all these features need time and effort to build, but they don't contribute for our final software. And different from famous framework, we don't focus on infrastructure. We focus on the main layer. We focus on what matter. So because this, we could to work together with all other framework, because the herbs bring for us a new way to programming and a new way to think about our software. So what is the HerbsJS? HerbsJS is a framework that focuses on the domain layer. So when you write your domain, it will generate metadata. So by these metadata, the infrastructure layer will be provided for you, will be configured for you, will be generated for you. And it's interesting because with this we could to make faster deliveries. When we just write our domain, the GraphQL, the REST, the repositories, everything is generated for us, so we don't spend time coding this part. We don't code the documentation, we don't code the authorization, we don't code the auditable features. We care only about the domain. With this, we could to have consistent softwares and a easier software to maintain it. Well, the herbs inspired in clean architecture. So we have the use case and the entities that is our domain, and the herbs we work together your domain to further generate metadata, and with these metadata generate everything else. So how it works? We have our domain and we have our infrastructure. When we write our use case and entities, we have the use case name, we have the entity properties, we have the entity validations, we have the properties types, and everything is a metadata. So with this information, we could to generate your controllers, resolvers, repositories, documentations, and more. So how it works? We have a core library that let we to construct our use case and our entities. So this core library generates metadata that other libraries could use to generate or configure your infrastructure. For example, we have the herbs to GraphQL that will read your use case and your entities and will generate for you your schema. We have the herbs to REST that will read your use case and by metadata will generate and configure an express server. We have the herbs shelf that will read your use case, metadata, and generate the documentation for you. And everything works by the glues. We have the core that generates metadata, and we have the glue that read these metadata and construct the things, And our architecture guidelines. It's just a curious thing. We are modular like React, so you install in your project only that thing you really need. So we have the libs and glues, so the libraries into core herbs to generate your metadata, and the glues that will read these metadata and generate or configure your infrastructure. Everything generate metadata because by the metadata we could to provide your infrastructure, and we don't have a specific structure for your project, so you could to maintain your own design code. Okay, so thank you very much for you watch this video, and I wait for you in the getting started with code in a hands-on demo with HerbsJS. So bye bye.